I'm locking it in on pink. I don't care what they say. It literally is pink. I saw pink do it. Yet, why would they listen to me? Why would they listen to me? This is why you can feel the logic leaving the room right now, and this is exactly how you lose a game. Don't do this. Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Nightfield Gaming. I'm your host, JC Nightfield, part-time paranormal investigator, full-time recipient of emotional damage. And today, I'm apparently playing a game of whodunit because racing cats through the streets wasn't enough behavioral data for a certain mad scientist I know. Dr. Vex decided that launching me into space to test paranoia and group thinking was the next logical step. I don't know what that has to do with cats, but sure, whatever. So anyway, now I'm who knows where, orbiting some frozen planet. I think the nav computer said it was called Polis or something like that. But anyway, enough backstory. Let's see how long it takes before trust falls apart, accusations fly, and somebody makes a very confident mistake. Let's get into it. Oh cool, I'm the scientist. This feels intentional. Give me the ability to monitor everybody's vitals, then keep me busy enough so that I actually can't use them. I feel like I've been handed a to-do list that could legally qualify as a cry for help. Oh, what could this possibly be? Isn't this a bit early for this? I completely agree. What is the exact correct reaction for this situation? Like, why are we even here? What the heck is a Fant? Like, honestly, why are we even here? This seems a bit quick. They seem very adamant that Cyan is sus. I'm not sure about that just yet. We're gonna have to wait and see. But I'm gonna trust them on this, and hopefully I'm right. Seems I'm not the only one who trusts them right away. We'll see if that continues. Because clearly somebody caught him doing something, that's why. I mean, this is assuming that he's sus. This is under that assumption. I could be completely wrong. We could all be completely wrong. This guy could be totally innocent, but unfortunately, we gotta wait and see. And wow, look at that, we were right. He is sus. Alright, first imposter's out. That means that in theory, things should get easier. In practice, I don't know. I'm just gonna go back and finish the task I was trying to do before we got interrupted. Yeah, we'll be fine. Surely somebody will get the oxygen before my download is done. See? How did I know? Crisis averted. And now it's time for one of the most annoying and time-consuming tasks. Clearing leaves out of the vent. Like, honestly, how the heck did leaves even get in here? We're in space! Like, I've never understood it. Like, I could understand if we were on a planet, maybe with, like, trees, but, like, there's no trees in space. Oh yes, it's gonna take, like, 6 days for me to upload to headquarters. Make that make sense. Last I checked, this takes, like, 2 seconds. Well, I might as well swipe my card while I'm here. This task is also super annoying. I say, as it takes me 1 try to do. Normally this thing says it's too fast, it's too slow. I usually have to take like 3 or 4 tries before it gets in. Alright, this is a super easy task. Just gotta fuel the engines. The only thing is that you have to go from the upper engine and the lower engine, and you gotta hope that you don't get killed in between. Oh, what could this possibly be now? Interesting, they took out Orange. I bet you 10-1 that was a revenge kill. I love how nobody has talked yet. Yes, let's have a meeting and not talk. Exactly, my thoughts exactly. It was 100% a revenge kill. No way in hell it wasn't. Interesting. This guy says purple, this guy says what, and this other guy says what? What do you mean what? Is not the imposter. This sounds like a Jerry Springer episode. You, sir, are not the imposter. And damn, this guy thinks he's a load of crap. Are we voting him or are we not voting him? What are we doing, dude? I'm gonna go with my gut again and we'll just vote purple like we did with the last one. Maybe we'll be right. I hope we're right. Why? I love how White continues to question why every time. Like, maybe they saw something? You don't know, dude. Oh wow, we all pretty much voted for purple besides, well, purple, which, I mean, I don't blame them, but like, damn. Oh damn, we got it wrong. We just voted out a crewmate. That's not gonna help us any. Oh well. Anyway, back to refueling these engines. We're gonna take a different route than before. I'm gonna go through the calf this time. Alright, that's one engine down, one to go. Oh great, they hit the lights. Alright, let's get these lights back on. Back to the engine now. Oops, wrong engine. I meant to go to the lower one, not the upper one. That's my bad. Alright, another task down. Let's go to the med bay now. I've got to inspect a sample. We'll see if there's any anomalies. Damn, they took out Goggles now? What the heck? I liked that guy. I definitely feel like that was targeted. They wanted to get rid of him because he was the voice of reason. So, what do? You silence the guy. That's exactly what they did. I feel like they definitely targeted him on purpose. Oof, yikes. And electric, too? He was in there? Probably the most dangerous room you can be in, because you never know when somebody's gonna come around the corner and knife you in the back. And for those wondering why I voted Wolf Guy, I suspect that this is a self. That would be why. We know there's definitely a shapeshifter on board, that's for sure. If there's two tans in electric, that would only be explained by a shapeshifter. Which means that somebody here is definitely lying. It also means we're gonna have to watch out for somebody shapeshifting into us. Or somebody else. Ooh, that's awkward. I was the only one who voted anybody. Well, you know what they say. The game must go on. We'll just go back to what we were doing. And now it's time for my most hated of tasks. I absolutely despise starting the reactor. This is by far the most annoying task that you have to do in this game. Of all tasks, this is the one that I find the most annoying. And I'm sure that all of you will agree. Basically, you're playing a game of Simon with the computer, and God forbid somebody calls an emergency meeting in the middle of it, because unfortunately for you, you're gonna end up having to go right back to where you were. You don't get to start over. You don't get a new sequence. You have to start right where you left off, which means you're bound to mess up. And then you have to start all over anyway. Wolf Guy, that's 2 for 2 now. You just keep finding bodies, dude. Is nobody gonna say anything? Oh, I see. So somebody cloned you. In other words, the shapeshifter turned into them, and now they want them to look sus. And aside from that, we know it's not Black, because the actual Black, they came to the reactor, which is where I was. We just saw them there. They can't be in 2 places at once. I completely agree with Yellow. Black is definitely safe. We're not voting them, but it's gotta be somebody, so maybe it's Yellow? I don't know. We have to wait and see. I genuinely have no idea, because nobody's saying anything. You notice how White isn't asking why for the millionth time? Yeah, I've noticed that too. Bit strange. I'm just gonna throw this out there, because I think Pink could be one of the 2 that's still left. We know one's a shapeshifter, and we know the other one's a normal imposter. Pink has been awful quiet. And usually when you're that quiet, that's a sign that you're sus. You're trying to keep a low profile, and you're doing it on purpose so nobody suspects you. But me? No. I'm onto you, Pink. I know you're it. Of course, they could also have restricted chat. That's always a possibility, but still. I suspect that they're definitely an imposter, and I'm gonna prove it. One of these times with these rounds, I'm gonna prove that you are it. Yeah, right? How are you gonna report the body and then not say where it is? No? Are we just not gonna say anything? I mean, the least you could do is at least vote. I mean, the ghosts are clearly leaving. They don't want to do their tasks, because nobody's getting this right. Maybe we can finally get our tasks done. That would be nice. Oh good, the anomaly thing is done. That's another task down. Even better, Yellow just proved that they're safe. Oh, here we go with the lights again. It's always the lights, and watch, the second we get in there to go and fix something, somebody's gonna die. Guarantee it. Maybe I'm just being a little paranoid though, but I can tell you right now, electrical, super dangerous to be in. Hey, wait a minute, hold up. There's 2 yellows in here. And of course they kill the other yellow. Why would they not? That's great. Love that. I love how White's asking where. Like, where have you been, sir? But that's besides the point. I'm telling you right now, Pink is one of the imposters, because otherwise, if I didn't report this body, Pink was gonna get me. Guarantee you Pink is one of them. A self? You're out of your mind. That was not a self. It would be too obvious if I did a self there. Way too obvious. I'm locking it in on Pink. I don't care what they say. It literally is Pink. I saw Pink do it. Yet, why would they listen to me? Why would they listen to me? This is why you can feel the logic leaving the room right now, and this is exactly how you lose a game. Don't do this. Did I not say it was Pink? I was right. It was Pink. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. So, yeah, I would say that this experiment is a complete and utter failure. I was deemed sus, logic completely collapsed, and the crew, well, they absolutely did not survive their own decisions. If you've enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new here, and let me know in the comments what you want to see next. Because coming up soon, things are about to get a lot less friendly. Anyways, happy holidays, everyone, and remember, stay spooky.